one of the funniest guys I know, my best friend, Mr. Alex. Hoop hammer, hoop hair. So that's going to be happening too. Give it up for Dale Spollett, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be guiding us through the night. He is our conductor on this comedy train. We're going to continually shoveling coal into it until we cannot do anymore. Thank you guys again for coming out. I actually, I just got back from Baltimore. I went there last week. Yeah, Baltimore. You don't know where that is. Yeah. But I got on my plane ride there. I got upgraded to first class for free, which is like the first time that's ever happened to me. Because like I just asked for an upgrade, and like I don't have one of those faces where people just want to give me shit. People don't like to do things for me naturally. Like, I can get kicked out of a pretty Chuck E. Cheese pretty fast. I got that going on. But, like, free upgrades on airplanes? No. What was great is, like, I was the first one on the plane, like, in seat 1A, which means every other person had to walk by me and look at who was sitting in first class while they had to go back to coach. And I could just see this look of disgust on all their faces, and I loved it. It was wonderful. Like, you could just see the wife, like, look at, like, her husband. She, like, sits down, just, like, in their seat in 27F. Just like, what's wrong, honey? Nothing. Why is that bohemian motherfucker in the front seat getting free alcohol? It was the best plane ride I ever had. I got really drunk right off the bat. I raved in my seat for, like, 30 minutes. And then I woke up 3.5 hours later, and they were like, we're in Baltimore. I was like, that's perfect. That has never worked out so well. I also, I took a vacation recently down to Tijuana for the first time. I went to Mexico for the first time ever, which lived up to every expectation that I have ever had of Mexico. Like, as soon as I got there, I saw a cop shaking somebody down for money, little kids having a turf war. Later in the day, I saw old men rolling dice. I saw a woman using a donkey as a shopping cart. And that's when I realized I'm not even in Mexico. I'm just shopping at the Ross on Sunset and La Brea. You guys have been to that mass chaos flea market, you'll know. Walked out with a shirt and 2 bags of oranges for $5. I call that a win, amigos. Yeah. Almost got run over on the way out by like rhinos, hippos, and low-income families stampeding. I was watching a documentary recently about rhinoceri, and I realized that rhinos really are just like unfortunate unicorns. That was like people were like, please God, give us a horse with a horn. He's like, you want a horse with a horn? Take this! Ha! That's what you get for asking for shit. You gotta work in this life. Rhino. But my favorite part of this documentary was they were showing the mating rituals, and the female was mounted on the ground, and the male went up from behind her, but it missed and went tumbling down a hill. And that's when I realized rhinos and I have a lot in common. Overweight, dry skin, always horny, uncoordinated at sex from behind. It's always a little bit more up than you think it is, isn't it, guys? That's why I can't have sex in the dark anymore. I got the flipper from my girlfriend too many times. You don't want to hear that. You have made a grave error when you hear that one. But that kind of inspired me, like watching these rhinos. I was like, what other animals can I watch have sex? So I went to YouTube, and the answer is all of them. I watched Galapagos turtles, baboons, giraffes. My favorite, though, hands down, African lion. African lion, best O-face on the planet. It took like 5 seconds. Just goes up behind, just like... pulls out and lays down next to another female lion, leaving the other one with his just been fucked feeling. And that's when I realized lions and I have nothing in common. Except for a fantastic mane. I used to wait tables in Pittsburgh, and when I was waiting tables, I know, me, food, no, never. But I used to wait tables, and I can't have hair like this when I'm waiting tables, so I would have to pull it back like this. But I would get multiple comments from guests that I look like the Beast when he got all dressed up. It's a terrible thing to hear when you're giving somebody food. And they'd be like, it's a compliment when he's all dressed up. was like, oh, thank God, I don't look like him when he's naked. God forbid. All that Robin Williams thing going on. But, yeah, so I would pull it back, and I didn't really like how this looked, so I would try to combat it, and I would pull these hairs down like this, because I thought this looked really cool. Like, check me out, guys, I'm waiting tables in Pittsburgh! But then I looked in the mirror one day and realized I just look really colonial like this. Like Thomas Jefferson is giving you chicken fingers. Like, here you go, I'm gonna go in the back and fuck my slaves. That's what it is. It's a history joke. It's a history joke. They didn't like that one in Baltimore. Had some very uncomfortable moments off stage, but that's okay. Oh man, so yeah, I believe it or not, I do get laid sometimes, mostly because women think I'm a lesbian. That works pretty well in my favor, actually. But I don't like to say I have a girlfriend. I'd like to say I have a second apartment in Hollywood that I don't have to pay for. It's just a much nicer way of looking at it. You know, my girlfriend and I are pretty equal though. Like when we go out, we tend to go Dutch. I make her wear clogs. I like the sound of as it tap tap taps on the linoleum floor later on. I can't talk. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna bring it back. I swear. This is my impression of Shirley Temple's dad. This is my impression of Shirley Temple's dad. I'm not gonna tell you again, Shirley. It goes like this. Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop-de-loop. Oh golly gee, it's so much fun when you're swallowing animals one by one. Now put some bread on this goddamn table. That's the same impression I do of Justin Bieber's mom. Justin Bieber actually last year was nominated for a BET award. Justin Bieber was nominated for a Black Entertainment Television Award. Which is crazy, because we all know Justin Bieber's not entertaining. I'm going to do another impression for you guys while I'm up here. This is my impression of myself every Saturday night. Where's the cocaine? Where is it? I'm not done yet. I need more. I want to rage. I'm not done yet. I raved for 15 hours like this while I was in Baltimore. Really, like, amongst really dirty people. But I danced so hard when I walked out of there, I looked like John Wayne. I was like, what's up, pilgrims? You don't want to see the rash between these thighs. That's a good image, right? I think my eyes will start bleeding if I keep those on, so I'm going to take them off for now. I feel like older, though, like when I go to those things, but like I feel like I just look older and I feel older, because comedy, it's like, it ages you, like, it's like being the president. It just ages you horrifically fast. Like 2 years ago, when I started doing this, I looked like fucking Rudy, all right? Now I'm like 4 years away from a thinner bearded Barbara Bush. Nobody wants that. On my way to work every day, I pass a sign on a billboard for Miracle Whip, and at the bottom of it, it says, go to facebook.com/Miracle Whip. And I'm like, no. Why would I do that? That's what you want me to do in my spare time? Friend mayonnaise on the internet? I'm already friends with Hellmann's. What if they found out? Send their egg white masters after me. Kill him! Not what I need. As I get older though, like my dad is almost 70, and he always makes it adamant. He's like, I do not want to go to one of those homes. You will not put me in one of those homes. And I don't get that, because to me, going to a senior home, that's like College 2, the musical, back to the dorms. All of your friends live in the same building. You eat your meals at the same time, at the same place, except they wheel you around, and they're constantly forcing pills down your throat to make you feel awesome. And the best part is, your kids are going to pay for this. Your kids pay for you to go to college. It's a beautiful cycle. You know, they say STDs run rampant through senior homes. Obviously, you know what else does? Partying. Everyone there is single and just got out of a long-term relationship. And with that, I'm Alex Hooper, guys. Have a good night.